Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Last time, after getting rid of the Kunari, and killing the Arishok, and driving his men away from town, there's a bit of a power vacuum, and with the Viscount dead, the Knight Commander Templar leader Meredith has started cracking down on mages. And it sounds like a lot of the underground mages have turned to blood magic, so the harder she cracks down, the more blood mages she creates, which just means she cracks down even harder. It's a very, very negative cycle, a very disastrous cycle. And it sounds like Anders has some kind of ploy to stop that from happening. So we helped him gather some ingredients, but now he is asking us for a way into the Chantry. He wants us to help sneak him into the Chantry. I'm not sure why he wants to do that. My first suspicion is that he wants to destroy a bunch of phylacteries to free a bunch more mages. But he's not really telling me all of his plans, so I guess we're just going to have to put our faith in him and hope he doesn't betray us like Isabella did. Before we do that quest for Anders, though, apparently a quest just popped up in my journal. There's a mine massacre. The bone pit has been overrun by dragons? Really? I was literally just there and killed several dozen spiders, but did not see any dragons, so I complained last time that there weren't enough dragons, and now there are dragons, so just a little pit stop here. We're going to take out some dragons. Little side quest.
Just talk to the Grand Cleric. I'll only be a moment.
Yes, I heard you, Anders, but first things first, we have to take care of this mine massacre, because this mine was making me a lot of money. If this mine has completely collapsed and all the miners are dead, I'm going to have to do my own hard work, and that's not going to give me enough time for adventuring, so let's just sort out the problems here by killing the dragons. I found the dragon! If it's Flemeth, maybe she just wants to talk. But considering it's causing a lot of destruction, I'm going to assume it's a wild dragon. It looks pretty wild. Fenris, you want to tank this for us? Alright, okay, we're in combat now. Let's defeat this high dragon. Fenris and Aveline are doing a decent amount of close-range damage to the high dragon, and Anders and I are taking pot shots at it from below. Yes. It doesn't seem too terribly difficult if it's just one lone dragon with no underlings. I think we'll be able to take it out. We'll just keep casting healing spells on Aveline and Fenris, and taking the occasional pot shot at it. This is it's a pretty good strategy. I don't think... There's probably no way it can fail, right? It's summoned a bunch of dragonlings now. It flew over there and summoned a bunch of dragons. Well, it's fine. It's just waiting for us to kill its spawn before it comes back. So we'll take out these little dragons. A couple of fireballs will do the trick. And then we'll finish you off, high dragon. We have killed all of the dragonlings, and now it's just kind of sniping at us. Alright, take off the healing aura, and I guess cast a couple of fireballs up there since it's not coming back here. Just try and get its attention. Come on, get down here. Get down here and fight me man to man. Nope, it's just refusing. 100% refusing to come down here and fight, so I'm not sure if we're doing any damage. I think we are. Our warrior's just kind of standing here waiting for him to come down, but it's just not coming down, so let's go, Anders. We'll just kind of chip out it away. Death by 1,000 cuts. And now we're back to doing the close-range combat. It has dropped down. Anders, maybe we should back off a little bit. We don't have the... I guess we've got some powerful magic resistance, so as long as it's using fire, it's fine. But if it starts swiping at us with its claws or trying to bite us, it's going to really do some damage. We don't have the best constitution. Fenris! Hold on, Fenris! Fenris is getting torn apart by the dragon. That's fine. He's got a lot of constitution. Just keep doing your thing, Fenris. That's right. Walk it off. You'll be fine. Fenris is such a tank. That barely hurt him at all. This high dragon's not so tough. He's just got a lot of health and a lot of minions. Go down. Go down. There we go. We got it. We got it. Am I going to get the killing blow? In a manner of speaking, yes. There we go.
Every battle is training for the next.
Alright, we have slain this dragon and completed the quest, Mine Massacre. You have any good scales on you? That dragon had a bunch of armor and equipment on him. I got some robes here, really powerful robes. Come on, don't look stupid. Nope, it looks stupid. Again, we're just going to stick to the smuggler's vest, because it doesn't look dumb. It's a very nice outfit. Too bad none of these other outfits look nearly as good. Now that we have cleared out the mine, cleared out the dragons from the mine, let's go talk to Hubert at the marketplace and see if he's going to be able to keep this mine running. I don't know how many workers die in this dragon attack. Hopefully not a lot, although I did see a lot of corpses lying around, a lot of human remains. But hopefully there are still plenty of workers that can run these mines. Let's go talk to them.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Oh.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
I guess everyone is dead. Also, it's also partly controlled by me, so it's not his mine, it's my mine too.
The dragon scorched every last cart and shovel.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
I didn't do it for the money. I just did it because it was a quest in my log.
I slew the dragon to protect the city. I need no coin from you.
Jump bloody dog lord.
What? You just insult me because I said I don't need your coin? Alright, whatever. Hubert was always kind of an elitist snob, so whatever. Glad you're ruined. See you later, business partner. Even though we don't have a business anymore to speak of. Let's do some other quests. I got a couple more quests around here I think I can do.
You were courageous to speak openly against the Knight Commander. Your words did not fall on deaf ears. Several nobles are discussing, quietly, what to do about Meredith. I cannot tarry here for risk of Templar spies. If you would make common cause with us, read this.
Yes, it sounds like Knight Commander Meredith is causing a lot of trouble, so give me that scroll, I'll read it, and maybe I'll help you out.
I could use all the allies I can get.
Secrecy is paramount. I'll communicate by messenger if the need arises. Make her look after you, Hawke, and our fragile endeavor.
That's interesting. Okay. I'm sure I'll be seeing more of her. A noble agenda. Sure, we could take on that quest, why not? Delilah Howe. Hello. I am familiar with the Howe name. I met somebody named Nathaniel Howe in Dragon Age Awakening. Are you related?
Master Hawke, I must speak with you. You're the only one that can help. The Wardens mounted an expedition to retrace your route through the deep roads to discover whatever it is you found years ago.
Gold?
It's a fool's errand, and my poor brother is with them. Nathaniel Howe.
Really?
Nathaniel? Well, put me in a dress and call me a Templar. How is the old boy doing?
He's missing, Sirrah. Haven't you been listening?
I'm not worried about Nathaniel. He's crawled out of worse places alive.
Sounds like you have quite a history with him, Anders.
I take it you and Nathaniel have some history.
Certainly. We were in the Wardens together in Amaranthine. Hordes of Darkspawn, psychotic brood mothers. Usual Warden business. I wonder if Nathaniel ever found a sense of humor.
I wonder if Nathaniel has met my brother Carver. I don't know if they'd get along well. They're pretty stubborn, both of them. Alright, why do you need my help? I think it's pretty obvious why you need my help, because I've been there before. Sure, I can do that.
Do you know any other details?
I know almost nothing. Nathaniel never speaks about the Wardens. It was only happenstance that I heard your name mentioned. Please, go back to the deep roads. Find my brother. You must.
I can do that. Find Nathaniel, and a little more friendship with Anders, that never hurts. Yeah, alright. Let's go back to the deep roads. Hopefully it doesn't take us several weeks this time. But I look forward to seeing Nathaniel again, even though canonically this Mike hasn't ever met him. And somebody named Nuncio. Hello, Nuncio. You look like a bunch of thugs here, Nuncio. What do you have for me?
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly. My name is Nuncio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
You have quite the title.
It must have taken a lot of practice to say that all in one breath.
It's mostly to impress the ladies, I assure you. I've come to ask your help, champion. Hiding among the Dalish is an elven assassin I've been chasing for months. He's a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
Why would a noble hunt him?
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
Antiva, huh? Maybe you should hire the crows. I hear the Antivan crows do this kind of work.
You want me to use my wily ways to find out where the Dalish are hiding this elf?
That is part of it, yes. This elf is very dangerous, and he must be brought in before he kills again. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
Okay, I think I can do that.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
Okay. I have a new quest. A murder of crows. Yes, speaking of crows, like I was saying, you should probably hire the crows. I hear in Antiva, they are the ones who get things done. I remember a former companion of mine in a different life often groused about how they were so good at tracking him down. So, if you're looking for a murderer, trying to hunt somebody down, maybe go hire that guy. Okay, a bunch of quests just got added to our log. Let's do some of these. A murder of crows? Yeah, we'll take out the Antivan assassin. We'll do that quest for them. Then we will find Nathaniel in the deep roads, provided that doesn't take too long. And if there's time, we'll loop right around back to the town of Kirkwall and do that quest for Anders. He wants to infiltrate the Chantry for whatever reason. So we'll do those 3 things right now. Oh, back here in the lands of the Dalish, getting attacked by thieves immediately after walking in. These aren't Dalish elves, or elves at all I can tell, so they're just human thieves attacking us. You fools. Don't you know who I am? I am the champion of Kirkwall. I defeated a dragon before breakfast. Do you think you're gonna pose a threat? I don't think so.
Not all mages are weak. True. Hawke, for instance, is not weak.
Hey, thank you for noticing.
Specifically, don't mention me. That's also true.
I'll prove to you that I'm not weak.
Prove it to yourself. You're convincing no one else.
Yeah, it's a little harsh, don't you think so, man? Anders has been pretty reliable so far. I don't know why you always gotta be such a downer, Fenris? Why you guys chastise Anders? He hasn't done anything to you. He's been helping us out, and he's been casting Cure Magic when my Cure Magic is on cooldown. You could show a little more gratitude, Fenris. Hello, Variel.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
Did you need something?
I'm here for the Antivan. Your eyes are stunning. I could flirt with her, but I've got a different elf waiting for me back home. I'm here for the Antivan.
I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish.
He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was.
Really? Sounds like he's setting up an ambush.
I don't trust this. No one would allow themselves to be cornered in a cave without a plan.
He's doing nothing of the sort. He didn't want to endanger us, so he asked us not to get involved. Not something you'd expect from a cruel and evil murderer, is it? He'll be waiting for you at the cave. Good luck trying to reach him, however.
Alright. Let's make our way over
Strange. The man wants to be found.
I don't know if he wants to be found, but he is pointing us to where... Yeah, we might be being lured into a trap here. Let's walk carefully. Watch your feet. I've stepped in so many bear traps, I'm surprised I still have both my feet. I think I see the keeper over here. Hello, you have always been the most pleasant person to talk to.
Andarana Tishan, child. You are always welcome among the people.
She didn't have any conversation options available. That's fine. Let's go find this Antivan mercenary, murderer, assassin, whatever.
Strange. The man wants to be found.
Yes, we've already established that is strange. And again, I'm not sure if he wants to be found. I'm concerned he might be leading us into a trap. Let's see if we can talk to him, see if maybe we can use our ungodly powers of persuasion to convince him to turn himself over to the authorities.
Traps. You can't say our man wasn't prepared.
Yeah. There's a bunch of traps here that have set off and killed a bunch of these corpses here. I didn't bring a rogue with me. I didn't bring Varric with me, so we're probably going to be stepping in a lot of traps. I should have had the foresight to bring him along. Yes. Traps like that. Traps very deadly, spikes rising out of the ground.
Now you, I wasn't expecting.
I know you.
How do you do? My name is Zevran Aranai, adventurer and occasional assassin.
I've heard about you. You helped the hero of Ferelden stop the Blight.
At your service, my friend. I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the Crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
I suspected you might have been involved, but I honestly did not expect to see you. I don't think I've seen anyone from the first game so far. Haven't seen Alistair or Sten. I'm really surprised I haven't seen Sten, considering all the connections with the Qunari. And I'm a little disappointed I haven't seen Liliana. Would have liked to meet her smiling face again, but it's good to see you, Zevran, for the first time again.
How do you know I'm the champion?
Slayer of Qunari, Deep Roads explorer, and may I say, one fine specimen of manhood. You underestimate your fame.
Oh, you flatterer. You haven't changed a bit since the day I never saw you. I'm here to take you in, but you're not what I expected.
I thought you'd be taller.
Ah, let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife, butchered his parents, sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
That one. The last one.
He also said you were a wanted murderer.
Oh, indeed I am. But technically I imagine everyone here can rightfully claim that title. Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The Crows do not like loose ends, unlike myself. But you are a man who can clearly handle himself, yes? Why worry? So, you can either tie me up, gag me, and then manhandle me. Or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
I think you might enjoy it if I did the former.
I like your list of options, but does it have to be in that order?
I knew you couldn't resist my obvious charms. It's the accent, isn't it?
Yes, you have wooed me. I am charmed by you. You are such a charming man. So, I guess you're gonna come without a fight then?
You're very compliant for a fugitive.
Compliant, yes, and very bendy. But truthfully, I know when I am outmatched. I would rather take my chances against the Crows.
Well, I can turn you in. If you don't want to be turned in, then I won't turn you in. You seem like a pretty stand-up guy.
I'm not going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Zevran. It's nice to see a cameo of someone from the first game. I didn't think that would carry over, but yes, it's good to see you again. Goodbye. Now we have to go deal with Nuncio. And I think we can trust what Zevran has been saying. I don't think there's any reason for me to disbelieve what he's been saying. Nuncio himself did seem to be a bit underhanded. I didn't really trust him, so let's go back and confront him.
You didn't tell me the assassin you wanted captured was once one of your own.
So Zevran told you, did he? It really doesn't matter. This time, his warden isn't here to protect him. I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the Crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid Nuncio. The Crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie. Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the warden, I will never guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn you in, Zevran. After all, you helped the hero of Ferelden. Although I thought you had left.
Why didn't you go when you had the chance?
To see the champion of Kirkwall in action? You couldn't keep me away.
You are nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
Almost got him.
Yes, well, let's see how that works out for you.
And now I'm fighting alongside Zevran. Yes, I get to fight alongside Zevran. This is like a dream come true. It's like, can I get the old gang back together? If you go find Nathaniel, and we've got Anders and Justice here. If I can find Ogren and Liliana and King Alistair and bring them all here, maybe Morrigan too, just get everyone back together, have one big giant party. Some of these companions have been really disappointing, so I would really like to see some of these guys return. I've got an open slot on my party for a rogue, maybe one that's better than Isabella was.
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying. I've little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. It is time for me to move on. Unless you'd care to get to know each other better, champion. I warn you, I grew up among whores. My fingers are quite nimble.
That's quite the offer, but that's not really my thing. Although, I know it's kind of late in the game, but would you like to join my team? I would really like to have you on this team. Yeah, maybe if you stick with me a little bit, you'll grow on me.
Some other time, perhaps.
Ah, that's too bad. It is time to move on, as they say. I have a little war to wage back home, and so little time. Perhaps we'll meet again, champion.
I suppose my expectations were too high. It's good to see you again, if nothing else, and I'm glad I was able to do this quest for you, but I really wish I had another rogue. There's very few rogues on my team, Zevran. It would have really been nice to have you with me. Oh well. Let's go find Nathaniel Howe in the Deep Road, see if maybe he's met up with some other Grey Wardens I know. Ah, the Dark Road, so creepy and eerie, yet also quite beautiful. Ah, yes, and the Darkspawn. And there's Nathaniel Howe. I just walked right in on him fighting these Darkspawn. Okay, let's clear these guys out, preferably with fire. Let's not damage the beautiful scenery, though. Let's try and keep it nice and pristine. Well, let's protect Nathaniel Howe. Yeah, he's still using his bow and arrow. That hasn't changed. He's still a rogue. Nathaniel Howe. That's another rogue I would like to have on my team. Hello.
Nathaniel Howe.
You're the champion of Kirkwall, aren't you?
That's me, apparently.
And Anders.
Making friends as always, I see.
There's no escaping you, it seems.
I'm special that way.
That's one way to put it.
Delilah will be happy to see you're alive.
Delilah says you followed my expedition's route. Why?
You went further into the deep roads than anyone believed possible. The first warden himself ordered this investigation. I was offered a generous share of the salvage, plus extra coin up front to discourage any curiosity.
I'm surprised that you would take on that kind of work.
I don't remember drawing anyone a map to the Tig. Who told you about it?
An unfortunate dwarf named Bartrand.
Really?
We weren't sure his information was reliable, but contacting you or Varric was deemed risky.
You trusted my turncoat of a brother, but thought talking to us was risky. That's idiotic.
We feared you might return if you learned of our interest in the Tig.
I don't know why you would be concerned that I would return. So, you came here by yourself fighting Darkspawn?
It looks like you met heavy resistance.
After the Warden Commander spared the Architect, we thought the ensuing struggle among the Darkspawn might make the deep roads safer. The Warden's allies assured us these tunnels would still be mostly clear. But it seems they were wrong.
Yeah, not so clear after all. Well, Delilah has tasked me with finding you. She will be relieved. Are you gonna come with me?
As much as I enjoy the company, is there anything keeping us in these Darkspawn-infested tunnels?
I cannot leave now. When we were attacked, I was separated from the rest of my expedition. Some of them may yet live.
Then I guess we're going to explore the deep roads again.
We must go deeper into the tunnels to rescue them.
Okay, tell me who we're looking for.
Who else could be alive?
Some wardens survived the initial ambush. I think the dwarf we brought from Vigil's Keep survived. But who still lives? Only the Maker knows.
The dwarf from Vigil's Keep. That could refer to two people. I would not mind seeing Ogren again. But there's also that female dwarf that was also part of the team, like, very briefly. So yes, let's go try and find them.
We have survivors to find. Let's go.
We should move. Stay alert for Darkspawn.
I always do. Except when I accidentally let my guard down and get killed. Oh, so you're not a... He's probably not going to join my team, probably not going to be a party member, although I would really like to have you, Nathaniel Howe. And now that I've killed a few more Darkspawn, I've leveled up. Let's put a few more points into strength, just so I can get some proper armor being worn. I have Robes of the Champion. How do they make me look? Oh, actually, not bad. It's not bad at all. Considering that their robes, they look pretty good. Okay, finally got some decent armor on. Excellent. These look pretty good. Not perfectly symmetrical, but that's fine. It's very distinct. It's got a lot of damage protection, and it doesn't make me look like an idiot like those other dumb robes. So this is my new look, and so far I'm quite fond of it. I got this little thing in front of me, this really dumb little piece of metal sticking out, which honestly reminds me of Dead Space, although I don't think that's what they were going for. But nevertheless, this is our new look. Let's see if we can find these missing Grey Wardens.
Master Hao, you live.
Temerin, good man. Are there any other survivors?
Hopefully up ahead. Well met are strangers in the belly of the earth. I hope Sir Fenley won't mind, but I set up the explosives here and there. Figured I'd blow up as many of the spawn as I could before I embraced the stone.
Well, hopefully you don't have to embrace the stone anymore.
These explosives could kill a great many Darkspawn.
Temerin, the way behind us is clear. Send word to the Wardens in case we don't make it.
Aye. I've set explosives all along the tunnels. Blow up as many of the sodding spawn as you can. Luck to you both.
There's someone fighting over here. Yeah, it's a Grey Warden, I think. Yep, that's a Grey Warden. I can tell by the outfit. Is that Carver? That's Carver. That is my brother Carver. Excellent. Fancy meeting you here. I was kind of hoping I'd see you again, but I thought maybe I'd gotten my hopes up.
Carver? What are you doing here? Just like always, no cause is too small for you to stick your nose in. I have this under control.
You know each other.
That's a fine hello.
He is my brother.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you. I'm sorry the feeling isn't mutual.
You know, the average person saves a life, they might expect some gratitude.
I've seen too much of the world to be impressed by this.
It's just kind of sad.
What is?
That your world has stayed so small.
What, is something wrong, Nathaniel? Darkspawn?
We don't have time for this. The Darkspawn approach.
I don't think Carver is the dwarf you were speaking of, so let's get rid of the Darkspawn and keep searching for more survivors. Although, staying away from these explosive barrels, because we were just warned about them. Oh, okay, they're ganging up on us. Lead them over to the barrel. Lead them over here. I will take care of this. Boom! No, setting it on fire didn't work. There's a lever here. Maybe I can use this lever? Oh yeah, the lever is what detonates it. Sorry everybody, I'm still trying to figure out how the mechanics of this work. I kind of got Fenris and Anders killed. Don't worry, I have magics that'll revive you.
For the first time since I've been down here, I don't sense a single Darkspawn. We've won. The route to the surface should be safe now. Because of you, I will see my sister and nephew again. Please, take this with my blessing.
Another trinket.
I apologize I couldn't answer all your questions. You may have them yet in the fullness of time.
Stay safe, Nathaniel.
You as well.
Also Carver, I guess. That's another curt encounter with Carver. That's not a very pleasant reunion. I was kind of hoping to talk to him some more. He still hasn't told me what he was doing down in this area in Kirkwall. Like 3 years ago when I saw him again, he said he was on some pressing business, but I guess it's not my concern because I'm not a Grey Warden. Well, there's one more quest I wanted to get done today, and that was helping Anders infiltrate the Chantry. Sounds harmless enough. I don't see what the harm in this could be, so let's head to Hightown and help him get into the Chantry.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Yes, whatever business we have here, let's just conclude it and move on. I really don't know why you want to be here.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
I want to talk to you about mages.
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
You can't blame me for taking the side of apostates, seeing that I am one myself, and that Meredith has been cracking down unnecessarily harshly on them.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over.
Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
And now we're back in Anders' clinic. Yes, Anders wants to talk to me. What's up, Anders?
I cannot tell you how good it feels for a spirit to fulfill its function. The waiting is over. I am finally seeking justice. And he is exultant. There is no ecstasy humankind can feel to match.
Are you going to tell me what happened in the Chantry now?
Are you going to tell me what you did?
You are Kirkwall's champion. You can better aid our cause in that role than by aligning yourself with me too closely here.
That does not answer my question. I'm not feeling great about this.
Every time you refuse to tell me, I have to imagine something crazier.
This isn't a fight for sane men. The war will happen. The clock is ticking down. It will be midnight soon.
I noticed you got some new menacing robes, Justice Anders. Some black robes. Are you a black knight now? A black-hearted scoundrel? You're really making me uneasy with your cryptic prophecies and you're not telling me what you're doing all of a sudden. I fear that maybe... I feel like maybe Justice is taking control of Anders a little too strongly. He's starting to lose himself in the demon. Because, yeah, we have established that he is possessed by a Fade spirit, and Fade spirit is pretty much a demon, so yeah, this is probably going a lot further south than I had anticipated when I first met Anders. But I guess that's it for now. There are still a bunch of quests we can do around town, and I think there's a couple of things I can do at my home, so I'll head home now and do a few more quests. Yes, I just checked my quest log, and there's a couple of tasks left, but I think this conflict is bubbling over, and it's about to really just reach its boiling point. So we'll do a few more quests, and I guess we're going to see what happens. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age 2. Thank you for joining me.